Ever heard of an applejack? Nope, not the breakfast cereal, not a drink at happy hour, and definitely not a little pony. This one's all about fancy footwork. In my opinion, it's a classic old school step that'll twist your heels and test your coordination. Applejacks are all about quick twists through the heels and toes. Come learn it with me step by step. Let's break it down. With your feet slightly apart, you're going to raise your right heel and raise your left toe. You're sending your right heel and your left toe to the left. And then return back to center. Now we're going to do the opposite. You're going to raise your right toe and raise your left heel and send them both to the right and back to center. This is not easy to do slow, so you may want to hold onto a wall or a chair or sit down until you can get comfortable with the coordination. So it's opposite toe and heels, and you're sending them either to the right or to the left. I'll face a different direction, but I will do it mirror image. So you're going to raise your right toe and your left heel, and you're sending it to the right and back to center. Now raise your left toe and your right heel, send it to the left and back to center. Now it's entirely up to you how far you raise your feet off the floor. You could keep them lower to the ground like this, or you could take them higher like this. Timing of an applejack is going to depend entirely on the choreography. It could be 1 and 2 and, or it could also be done slower. 1, 2, 3, 4. This may be called a traveling applejack or possibly a heel-toe swivel, but it's the same concept of alternate heels and toes lifting off the ground. But instead of returning to center, you keep the movement traveling left or right. You would raise your right heel and left toe and take them left, and then raise your left heel and right toe and take them left, and continue this pattern and the opposite to travel right. You could even travel them round in a circle by simply sending your hips and body with that direction. So I'm doing it here to the left. And there you have it. No cereal, cocktails or ponies, just fancy footwork, but applejacks do show up in more dances than you think. Try them seated and slow at first, then stand up and build up your speed. Don't get frustrated, you've got this.